Welcome back. It's time now to take a look at the top business stories. Emirates Airline repays $500 million bond. Gulf Monetary Union still in early stage. And we'll find out how REM struggles with competition through Apple. Let's look at the equity markets first. The UAE bourses started the first trading day of the week with a plus. One reason being that Saudi Arabia ordered the creation of a housing ministry as it plans to invest $67 billion into the construction of new homes in the kingdom. Despite the news, Dubai's main index posted only a small plus. The DFM rose marginally by 0.2% to close at 1,556 points. Biggest gainer was the real estate sector, with Arab Tech Holding rising 0.6% after it appointed Grigoris Christofidis as the CEO of Arab Tech Construction. Emaar Properties rose 1%. One of the largest gainers today was Arab Insurance Group, with a plus of over 9%. Dubai Islamic Bank was down 0.5%, as was DP World. And DU fell 0.6%. 249 million shares were traded, valued at 371 million dirhams. And over in the capital, the ADX gained 0.5% to close at 2,645 points, with the healthcare sector posting the largest plus. Reason being that Gulf Pharmaceutical Company gained 5.5%. Etisalat gained 0.5%. The energy sector was mixed. Dana Gas rose 1.6%, while TAQA, officially known as Abu Dhabi National Energy Company, fell 0.7%. Alder Properties, on the other hand, rose 0.7%, and so real estate gained 2.4%. 149 million shares were traded on the ADX today, valued at 185 million dirhams. And now let's look at the GCC markets, which ended mainly higher today. Take a close look at Egypt's stock market recovery. The Egyptian government makes $250 million available to buy shares after the country's index dropped to the lowest level in almost 2 years last week, following a 7-week halt in trading. So what can we expect from the markets this week? Well, investors are forecast to focus their attention towards dividend payouts and earnings this week. Also, as the quarter closes in, officials say regional banks will be closely watched after Dubai World announced a final agreement was signed on the restructuring of its nearly $25 billion of debt. And now to our top stories. Emirates Airlines has repaid a $500 million bond that was due this month and said that it is on course for a record-breaking financial year. Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed Al Maktoum, chairman and chief executive of Emirates Airline, said that the repayment is part of the airline's financing strategy and reflects its robust financial position, its success in growing customer demand, and investments into new aircraft and products. He added that the company continues to invest its profits towards growth and that its current financial position enables it to meet its financial commitments. He added that Emirates' results for the first half of the 2010-11 financial year are robust. A Gulf Monetary Union is still in its early stages, and the launch of a common currency will take time, according to Saudi Arabia's central bank governor. The Gulf Monetary Union project is huge and it is still in the foundation stage, Mohammed Al Yasser told a Saudi Arabian newspaper. He did not give a date for when he expects the common currency to be launched. Central bankers from oil-producing Gulf states met in Doha last week and discussed some of the necessary steps needed to achieve a currency union, like in Europe. The United Arab Emirates and Oman withdrew from the plans, but Yasser said he hopes that they will rejoin when the time is right for them. And in our fast financial news, the Emirates Banks Association has formed a panel of 10 local and international banks to ratify new rules on loans and financial services. Officials from the central bank have given the panel a month to finish the final model on the new loan rule. Once approved, it will be binding for all banks operating in the UAE. The Dubai Silicon Oasis has registered 195 million dirhams in operating profit for 2010. That's a nearly 300% increase from 2009 levels. The technology park also posted 685 million in revenues, up 130% from the previous year. Net profit jumped 30% to 56 million dirhams. Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank has hired Goldman Sachs to sell its 25% stake in Malaysian bank RHB Capital. valued at $1.4 billion, two sources familiar with the sale told Reuters. A 30% foreign ownership limit in Malaysian banks has proved to be a hurdle for foreign banks planning to expand in the country through acquisitions. And after the break, we'll run you through what's making the headlines in international business today. See you on the other side of the break.